In the ocean, a powerful earthquake shakes the seabed, creating a crack that releases a bright blue light. Meanwhile, a couple on a boat enjoys their time together when the man surprises his girlfriend with a marriage proposal. Before she can respond, he is suddenly yanked underwater. The woman, puzzled and alarmed, screams when his lifeless body surfaces. Almost immediately, an alpha zombie emerges and kills her as well. At the same time, Hunter, Ray, and his niece Jada are out fishing when they notice a boat on fire in the distance. They hurry over to help extinguish the flames before any serious damage occurs. The fire was caused by mismanaged fireworks, which Hunter confiscates since he's the local supervisor. He reprimands the group for drinking while boating, but Blaine, one of the boaters, reacts defensively. Meanwhile, a mysterious figure on a cliff observes the blue light through binoculars. Back with Hunter and his group, Ray catches a large fish, only to be shocked when it turns out to be a dead body, eerily blue in color. Jada uses an underwater camera to explore the seabed and notices the blue light, which raises alarms. Hunter quickly contacts the authorities, and as Jada covers the corpse, she notices the blue light on the water's surface. In an instant, the body disappears, revealing itself as a zombie that attacks Jada, injuring her shoulder. Ray distracts the creature while Hunter retrieves his machete, stabbing the zombie until it collapses. However, it soon rises again, so Hunter and Ray work together to push it into the ocean. Meanwhile, Hunter's girlfriend Kenzie and their daughter Sam receive a call from him. He asks Kenzie, a doctor, to assist Jada, prompting her to leave quickly, while Sam stays behind to go to a concert with friends. There, Sam meets singer Dag and sparks fly between them. Kenzie and an ambulance soon arrive to take Jada to the hospital, where Ray keeps her company. Hunter meets Sheriff Oconee, and they decide to investigate the unusual occurrence together. They take Hunter's boat and spot the blue light on the water's surface. Using a camera, they discover a wreck emitting the mysterious light, but its identification plaque is missing, which is odd. Nearby, they see a strange creature swimming. Hunter theorizes that zombies may be behind the attacks, but Oconee dismisses his claims. Just then, a large horde of zombies appears in the water, swimming towards them, leading Oconee to reconsider Hunter's story. While Hunter tells Kenzie to isolate Jada, he calls for help and instructs colleagues to evacuate everyone nearby. The tsunami sirens begin to wail, causing beachgoers to panic as they see the water receding. Hunter and Oconee want to return to help the civilians, but are halted by a massive wave filled with zombies. As chaos erupts on the beach, Hunter struggles to get the boat moving quickly enough to escape the wave, which crashes onto the shore, wreaking havoc and leaving zombies everywhere. Hunter and Oconee reach the shore safely, where Oconee aims his gun at a zombie but decides to conserve his ammunition for now. At the hospital, Kenzie informs Ray that most of the staff has been evacuated, meaning Jada will remain unseen for a while. Back at the beach, Hunter and Oconee attempt to warn survivors of the danger, but it's too late. The zombies washed ashore begin to awaken and more rise from the sea to attack. Many survivors fall victim to the zombies, amplifying the horde's numbers. Hunter finds a boat and uses its engine to dispatch several zombies, allowing a group of people to escape. Meanwhile, Sam and her friends witness the assault from a building, but when they attempt to call their parents, no one answers amidst the chaos. Back at the hospital, Jada wakes up but quickly dies again, only to resurrect as a zombie and attack Ray. He seizes the opportunity to escape the room. On the beach, Oconee takes down another zombie with an umbrella, but the relentless wave of zombies keeps growing, forcing him and Hunter to flee for reinforcements. When they jump into a truck, they scream at a shadowy figure in the back, only to find it's Blaine and his girlfriend hiding. They decide to help them, and the truck speeds away. Meanwhile, the mysterious man with binoculars arrives at the beach and approaches a zombie wielding a crowbar. In the hospital, Kenzie emerges from a room, horrified to find that Jada has killed the remaining staff. Jada begins to chase Kenzie, who is rescued by Ray, who locks them in a room as Jada pounds on the door. Unfortunately, the staff soon turns into zombies, helping Jada break through, forcing Ray and Kenzie to flee once more. They escape to another part of the hospital and encounter a zombie in a wheelchair. While Jada continues her pursuit, the duo must keep running to find a way out. Minutes later, Oconee and the others reach the police station, sprinting away as more zombies appear. In a desperate act, Blaine pushes his girlfriend towards the approaching horde as bait and slips inside with the others. Hunter confronts Blaine for his actions, which triggers a violent reaction, prompting Blaine to grab a gun from an officer and demand access to the armory. When his request is denied, he shoots the officer, and as he tries to rush to the armory, Hunter knocks him out. Meanwhile, Sam and her friends leave the building, sprinting down the street. The group fights off a zombie, redirecting the horde toward another group of survivors, resulting in casualties. A few blocks away, Sam and her friends decide to take refuge in a market only to discover it's infested with zombies. Dag injures his ankle and requires Sam's assistance to move. One of their friends is killed almost immediately, causing the group to split up. Tani pushes back some zombies before fleeing outside, while Sam and Dag head toward the back of the market. At the police station, Akoni struggles to get a response on the radio. He then retrieves an envelope labeled Revok Pharmaceuticals from his safe and discreetly tears it up while Hunter isn't watching. Meanwhile, Hunter accesses the maritime registry and identifies the ship they spotted on the ocean floor, which is registered to Revok Industries and marked as salvaged and junked, suggesting the company concealed the wreck. Just then, the zombies break through the windows, prompting Hunter and Akoni to grab weapons from the armory. Hunter finds a double-bladed sword among the confiscated items. As they prepare to leave, Blaine, still handcuffed, asks to join them, but they ignore him. Using police shields, Hunter and Akoni fight their way through the horde at the entrance. Akoni shoots at the nearest zombies while Hunter uses a bazooka to obliterate a group approaching from the street. Unfortunately, the zombies continue to advance and a second wave of them appears on the horizon. The duo escapes in a truck, but they soon encounter the alpha zombie, which they run over only to find that it is unharmed. Meanwhile, Sam and Dag make it to the parking lot and locate his van, where a band member is casually sitting inside with headphones on, unaware of the chaos. He opens the van for them but attempts to play the hero and is quickly overwhelmed by zombies. Sam and Dag lock the doors and try to flee, but the van won't start. Tani successfully exits the town and runs through the woods, pursued by zombies. Spotting a house in the distance, she races to the front gate, where Marty, the mysterious figure from earlier, sees her on security cameras. He's been studying a captured zombie hidden in his basement and asks her to show the back of her head to confirm she hasn't been bitten. Once he sees she is clear, he opens the gate just as the zombies are closing in. Tani rushes inside, but now the horde waits outside the gate. She borrows Marty's radio and calls her father Akoni, asking him to retrieve Sam from the market. Back at the police station, Blaine manages to reach a dead officer's body and snatches the keys to free himself. As he tries to escape, he encounters his zombie girlfriend at the door, who attacks and bites him. In the parking lot, Dag tells Sam he has been slowing her down and urges her to leave without him. He climbs out of the window and onto the roof of the van, strumming his ukulele and singing to distract the zombies. Just then, Akoni and Hunter arrive, allowing Sam to run toward them as Akoni shoots at any zombies trying to grab her. As they escape, the zombies catch up to Dag and kill him. The group heads to the hospital, managing to shut the door just before the zombies can get in. Sam can't reach Kenzie by phone, so she runs down a corridor to grab one before hiding in a room. She uses it to speak over the intercom, instructing her mom to find them on the second floor. The noise draws a swarm of zombies, prompting Hunter and Akoni to engage them with a gun and a fire extinguisher. Unbeknownst to Sam, the phone cord wraps around her leg, and soon the zombies start tugging at it from outside. A zombie crashes through the door, forcing Sam to defend herself with a double blade. Meanwhile, Hunter finds 2 wires in the power box and uses them to electrocute a zombie, creating a chain reaction that kills several more. At that moment, Kenzie and Ray arrive in the elevator. A zombie blocks Kenzie's path, but she quickly knocks it down and finally reunites with her daughter as the men secure the area. As they make their way out, Kenzie notices that the zombies from the wave look different from those who were turned by bites, concluding that they were experimented on. Outside, Hunter takes down more zombies with the blade, allowing everyone to board the truck and escape. Moments later, they arrive at Marty's house, where Tani is reunited with her father. She spots Akoni's wound, causing Marty to panic, but Akoni reassures them it's just a scratch, and that he wasn't bitten. Once inside, Akoni uses Marty's radio to request backup, but Marty explains that he hasn't been able to contact anyone since the chaos began. Tani realizes they faced 2 tsunamis and that no one has come to help, suggesting a conspiracy at play. Just then, the zombie captured by Marty breaks free, growling ominously. Akoni hears a noise and investigates, entering the lab to find the bed empty. Suddenly, the zombie lunges at him, and after a brief struggle, he gets bitten. Yelling in agony, he kicks the zombie away, causing a ruckus that alerts the others. The zombie hears the commotion and heads upstairs, where the group fights to push it back, eventually confronting Kenzie. Marty jumps in with his taser, electrocuting the zombie and killing it instantly. Ray rushes Akoni upstairs while Tani tends to his wound. Hunter modifies the taser to connect it to his sword, enhancing their weapon. The group chastises Marty for concealing a zombie, and he explains that he was conducting experiments to uncover their weaknesses. The zombies are filled with a phosphorus liquid, explaining the glow in the water and why electricity is the only effective way to stop them. Hunter devises a plan to lure the zombies back to the water and use power to eliminate them all simultaneously. They also need to destroy the wreckage to prevent the creation of more monsters, prompting Marty to reveal his stockpile of grenades and C4. As the group packs weapons, Hunter steps outside to clear the area, but the taser fails to work. Kenzie then emerges to assist him. She turns on a wood chipper, and together, they begin throwing zombies into it, efficiently obliterating them. Their teamwork pays off, and they soon eliminate all the threats, allowing the group to escape. As they leave, Kenzie tells Hunter that if anything happens to her, he should look after Sam. Akomni starts to feel unwell, prompting them to take a break in a cave. It's unusual that he hasn't turned yet, and Marty explains that since the bite wasn't on his head, the infection is progressing more slowly. Acknowledging his fate, Akomni decides to share what he knows. He reveals that 30 years ago, a pharmaceutical company tested a new anti-aging drug offshore, away from government scrutiny, bribing local officials to keep it quiet. He had initially agreed to help them in exchange for medical care for his wife, who ultimately died regardless. The drug, however, wasn't ready for human trials and caused horrific side effects, prompting the company to ship out the infected patients and staff before sinking the ship. They even removed the identification plaque to hide their involvement. Kenzie suspects that the side effects were part of a larger plan to weaponize humans from the start. At that moment, the zombies discover their location and attack. Hunter finally gets the taser blade working again, killing zombies with Marty's assistance while the others escape. As they flee, Tani has to leave Akomni behind when he succumbs, but not before placing a grenade in his hand. Once the zombies are defeated, Hunter and Marty join the others in leaving the cave. Tani witnesses Akomni's transformation into a zombie, but in his final moments of lucidity, he activates the grenade, collapsing the cave entrance and preventing more zombies from following. The group makes it to the beach and splits up to execute the plan. Marty reveals that he left some C4 at his house and uses a remote to detonate it. Ray, Marty, and Tani head out on a boat to transport the C4 to the wreckage. As Marty connects the explosives, Tani urges him to hurry because zombies are approaching from the water. Meanwhile, Hunter drags some wires to the tidal pools while Kenzie and Sam stand by the power box, ready to activate the electricity at the right moment. Hunter then grabs a bike and plays loud music to attract the zombies toward the beach. At that moment, Marty dives into the water to install the C4, but he quickly finds himself surrounded by zombies. Ray wants to assist, but a zombie boards the boat and blocks his path. By the time Tani manages to push the creature off, it's too late. Marty has already been overwhelmed and killed. As Hunter nears the tidal pools, his vehicle becomes stuck in the sand, forcing him to continue on foot. Suddenly, he encounters the alpha zombie, which knocks him down. The taser in his blade fails again, leaving Hunter to engage in a hand-to-hand struggle against the formidable creature. The alpha zombie quickly disarms Hunter and seizes his wrists, forcing Hunter to kick at him repeatedly to break free. Meanwhile, Kenzie rushes to get the bike unstuck, playing the music again to attract all the zombies toward the tidal pools. Hunter continues his struggle with the alpha, and when the zombie grabs him by the neck, he seizes the opportunity to pull out a hidden knife and sever the zombie's arm. On the boat, Tani keeps shooting the zombies that attempt to board, but they keep swarming in. Ray hands her a life jacket, urging her to escape as her father would have wanted. She jumps into the sea to flee the chaos. Back on land, Hunter kicks the alpha zombie before retrieving his blade. The taser finally activates, allowing him to decapitate the alpha and kick its head into the tidal pool just as Sam successfully powers up the box, electrocuting all the zombies in the vicinity. Once Tani swims far enough away, Ray bids farewell to Hunter over the radio and detonates the C4, sacrificing himself in the explosion. A massive wave forms and rushes toward the beach, prompting Hunter to flee. He finds his path blocked by the zombified Blaine and takes satisfaction in stabbing him with the blade, causing his head to explode. Just in time, Hunter escapes the oncoming wave and reunites with Kenzie and Sam, who are helping Tani out of the water. The couple shares a kiss as they all watch a Coast Guard ship approaching in the distance, signaling hope and rescue. Subscribe for more recaps like these.